Sam Hunt is a groundbreaking artist with his R&B and hip-hop influence growing up in Atlanta to now country music. The dichotomy of those two guys being the same guy is what I love most about him. What's up? My name's Ernest, and I've written songs like Big Big Plans for Chris Lane, One Mississippi for Kane Brown, but today I'm here to talk about Breaking Up Was Easy in the 90s by Sam Hunt, because I wrote that.
I've been breaking up was easy in the 90s. I'm tired of getting drunk, tired of being free.
This song is about how technology and the advancement of it has made breaking up miserable, because it's impossible to escape seeing your past life or what could be your life. It's kind of a simple, cheeky concept, but if you think about it, it's pretty true that Instagram and social media has made breaking up probably miserable. You wouldn't have had that problem in the 90s. When I broke up with my girlfriend in middle school, having a flip phone, you just kind of toss it on the other side of the room, forget about her until fourth period. So it was way easier back then. I wrote this song with Zach Crowell, Chris LaCourte, Sam Hunt, and Josh Osborne. I got involved with this song because Sam had a writer's retreat that he got like a cabin out in Franklin. Us guys went out there and spent the weekend. On a writing retreat, you can usually count on some beer drinking, whiskey sipping, cigar smoking, food eating, fire starting, and if you're lucky, some songs might just write themselves. Sam's a great example of a guy that knows exactly what he wants to say. He takes his process time to come up with that batch of songs a little longer than some others, but that's because he wants it to be right and something that he would definitely sing. This one is the one that obviously was the leader of all of them. Sam loves a cool title, so he had already had that title selected for his album before we wrote it, so that might be the most pressure I've ever had writing a song. Sam and I work well together. When we get in the room, like, we'll just take turns going up to a microphone and freestyling, and somebody will be capturing it in the session, and then we'll go through and pick the moments from that recording and kind of sculpt out a verse or a chorus, and then go back and worry about filling in actual lyrics or like making the lyrics make sense. And Josh Osborne is a genius writer, and him and Sam started riffing, threw some melodies out. Chris LaCourte, he came out as a track guy, had the music, and we wrote the song just like that. Got on my phone on the way home and wound up down that rabbit hole again, because that's just so like everybody can relate to that. It's like, not gonna do it, I'm moving on, not gonna do it, okay, I'm leaving the bar, I'm gonna do it.
I paid the tab, I turned around, got on that phone on the way home, ended up down the rabbit hole again.
But that's the devil of the modern technology, the phone. It's whatever you want to access, it's right there. As a songwriter, I love anytime the artist sends me their final version of a song we wrote, and I wore that song out by the time it had actually got released. 2020, such a weird year for everybody, but as a songwriter, it was one of my best years I ever had. All these songs were pretty much written during the 2020-2021 era, where a lot was not happening. I don't know that I would have been able to write a lot of these songs had we not been shut down, because I would have been on tour with Sam. I'm pumped anytime a song gets cut or goes number one. For the sake of Sam, I'm just a big Sam Hunt fan, and he's one of my good friends. So I'm pumped that we could have a song together and, have a moment together in time.